Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and I'm here to do your reading for Gemini for love and relationships for July 2020. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me for that. I will leave all of my information down below. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome Gemini, welcome cross watchers. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for supporting my channel. I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate your subscriptions, your donations. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That does help to share it with other people. Okay, so today I'm using the Lightseers Tarot deck. That is by Chris Ann for the main read. Also the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And then for some additional advice from Spirit, I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco. Okay, Gemini, so this is a love and relationship reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini. This side over here, Gemini, will represent you and your energy. This side over here will represent the other person. Okay, that can be any person you are dealing with, in a relationship with, someone you have a crush on. It can even be a friendship or an ex-partner. Basically, it's whoever you're thinking of while you're watching this video. And then we'll also take a look at the potential outcome for the relationship for the month of July. Keep in mind, guys, the roles can be reversed if that better suits your situation. All right, so Gemini, I've already shuffled and meditated over your cards. We are going to go ahead and get started. All right, Gemini, so at the bottom of the deck, your overall energy for the month of July, you have the Fool card in reverse. Okay, so major arcana here, with it in the reverse, Gemini, there's some fear. There's some fear of moving forward with something, okay? Now, this can be wanting a new beginning in this relationship. For some of you, you may be wanting to leave this connection and start fresh, just be on your own. You may be dealing with an Aries here or even a Pisces. With that Fool in reverse, Gemini, there is hesitation. Okay, so you may have thought about starting something new. Maybe you want to work on this relationship, take things to the next level, but you haven't yet acted on it. Okay, so there's some fear here. There's some hesitation. There's something holding you back. You want to take a chance. You want to take a chance on this person, or even on yourself, but you're hesitating here. Okay, let's see why. So under the Fool reversed, Gemini, you have the Empress reversed and the Four of Cups reversed. Okay, now all reversals here. This tells me, Gemini, that you are trying to deal with something from your past. Okay, something from your past is holding you back from this new beginning. For some of you, this could be a child, something to do with children. Okay, you may have children with somebody, and that is preventing you from leaving a connection and moving on to something else. There may be difficulties with children, issues with children. With that Empress in reverse, there can also be issues with your mother or issues with a mother-in-law. Okay, maybe interfering in the relationship. For some of you, and I think this is a select few, there are issues with pregnancy and perhaps infertility issues. Okay, now with this Page of Cups in reverse, Gemini, I believe this is the person you're dealing with, and they have some immature energy about them. Okay, there may be an age difference between the two of you. They may be younger, or they're just emotionally immature. Okay, with that page, in with the cups energy, it speaks about emotions. So they're having a hard time. I don't even think it's expressing themselves. I think they're having a hard time knowing what they want in this connection. They're very confused emotionally. All right. That may be why you're hesitating to start something new with them. Maybe they have a hard time expressing how they feel. And that kind of scares you. Okay. With all these in reverse, though, this can also indicate some unforgiveness that you need to work on, Gemini. Okay. So let's see where this goes for you. All right, the first card you have here, Gemini, represents your energy. And you have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is air energy, which is your element. With that six in reverse, though, Gemini, you are wanting to transition. Okay, you're wanting to move in this relationship or in your life. You're wanting to move from something that's been very difficult to something that is easier. All right. You can see she's in this boat, and there's definitely some rough waters that she's trying to move away from. And she has her suitcase packed there. Okay, kind of looking sad. So I feel like you're trying to move away from a situation that has been painful, difficult, sad. For some of you, this could be you trying to move on from a past relationship that was toxic, that was no good for you, and trying to move to something better with that Fool card, something fresh. With it in the reverse, though, Gemini, I think that there's some fear here. There's some anxiety. There's whatever that it was in your past that was difficult. It felt comfortable. Okay, change is always scary. So even though you may not have been in a good situation in the past, it felt comfortable. You might have been in that situation for a long time, 6 years, maybe more. So there's some difficulty changing right now. You're wanting that change. You're wanting to move forward. But with that Fool in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, you haven't yet done it. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's look at the other person. So the other person is showing up as the King of Swords. So you may be dealing with another Gemini or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius. Now, the King of Swords is someone who is very, very intellectual, very smart, very intelligent, very logical. You can see they have this little guy here, this owl in front of them. So they're very wise. They may travel a lot. They may have traveled the world, and it can be an energy of someone who doesn't like to stay in one place for too long. They may be restless. This may be someone in business, someone that travels for work. But with that King of Swords, oftentimes they have trouble connecting with their emotions. Okay, so they're very logical about this connection and about relationships. That might scare you a little bit, Gemini, that you might think that they're not able to open up about love and about emotions. But yeah, let's see where this goes. Now this can be male or female energy. It doesn't have to be a male. But it's definitely someone who's in charge of their life, and they do know what direction they are going. Okay. All right, Gemini, the next card you have up represents your emotions. And you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you may be going through a divorce or have gone through a separation in your recent past. Because the Ten of Pentacles speaks of, something that was very stable. Could have been a marriage, could have been a family, a home that you had to leave or are trying to leave. So emotionally right now, Gemini, you feel very unstable and insecure. Okay. There's some financial concerns, I do believe, as well. For some of you, with that Empress card in reverse, you might be a single parent, single mom, single dad, trying to figure things out, trying to figure out how you're going to support yourself, or, if you do move away from this past, how you're going to start new, because you want that new beginning. You want that new beginning with this Fool card in reverse, but you're hesitating. Now, maybe you want a new beginning with this King of Swords person, okay? Maybe there's just some fear there that you're getting into another relationship or situation too quickly, okay? But emotionally, Gemini, you're not really feeling too happy or too content at the moment. If you are in a relationship with this person already, I feel like there's some concerns about stability. Is this relationship, does it have what it takes to be long term, to be stable, and to be committed? Okay. Now, the next card you have, Gemini, represents the other person's emotions. And they have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is kind of surprising, really, for me. The Queen of Cups, emotionally, Gemini, they do love you. They do care about you. They do have feelings for you. If you weren't sure, this is a big yes. This is a big, huge yes, actually. The Queen of Cups is extremely emotional. They might not be expressing that, though, with that King of Swords. They might be keeping it to themselves. Doesn't mean it's not there. Doesn't mean those feelings aren't there. You can see how she's kind of halfway immersed in this water. So half in and half out. So this person may be not ready to commit, or, a fear of commitment. They may be hot and cold at times. They may not be expressing their emotions the way you need them to or want them to, Gemini. But those emotions are definitely there. They may be playing it very cool on the surface, but deep down inside, they do love you and they do care about you. All right. Also, this is an energy of being very intuitive. So they are, their intuition is very strong. And for some, they may even be psychic, or they may do something in the spiritual sense. Okay. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at the potential outcome for this relationship for the month of July. All right, so for your potential outcome, Gemini, you have the Queen of Wands. Very nice. For your romance card, you have engagement. Wow. Okay. For your advice from Spirit, Gemini, you have purity. Okay, this is beautiful. I like this, Gemini. Let's start with the tarot. Okay, Queen of Wands. As your potential outcome, Gemini, this tells me that there's going to be a spark. There's going to be some passion. This could be a rebirth of your relationship if it was cold and if it was distant. This is a rebirth. This is a passionate beginning. Okay. With that Wands energy, this is also communication coming in. Okay, so this person may be finally communicating to you their emotions and how they feel, and you're like, yes, finally. So this is an energy of excitement, of passion, of communication, of knowing what you want in the relationship, Gemini, and also manifesting. The Queen of Wands is a great manifester, so you may be manifesting the direction of your life and the direction that you want things to go with this person, and you're doing a great job. Okay, so let go of that fear, because that will definitely cancel out all of your manifestation. We have to have, good positive vibrations, high vibrations in order to manifest. All right, your romance angel card, Gemini, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is beautiful. For some of you, you may be getting engaged in the month of July. And if that's the case, congratulations. Not doesn't have to be an engagement. It can be any type of commitment. It can just be this person finally coming forward and expressing their true feelings for you. You may be talking about marriage. You may be talking about planning out where you want this relationship to go. For some of you, you may be wanting to have children with this person, or there are children involved. And this is, talking about that family unit. And whatever it is to you, Gemini, this is very good. This is very exciting. Okay. It's definitely the two of you coming together and letting go of fear, letting go of worry, and taking that chance, taking that leap of faith that we talked about in the Fool card. Okay, so for your advice from Spirit, Gemini, you have purity. And this is a gorgeous card. This is the snow moon. So yeah, some of you, this could be an engagement. It could be talk of marriage. It could be, let's move in together. Let's make this connection public, or let's make it, official. This is really beautiful as well, because I feel like, Gemini, I feel like you are letting go of the past. You're letting go of that swords energy, whatever it was that was troublesome and anxious and caused you pain. It's like you're wiping the slate clean. Okay? It's like you're starting over fresh with this purity. And that's really beautiful. And you can see how she has this, almost like this scarf over her eyes. And then it goes into the snow there. This also talks about trusting in spirit, having faith. You might not be able to see the path that you're about to take, Gemini, but you have faith. You believe that it's the right one, and you're taking a chance, and you're trusting in spirit, and you're again manifesting with that Queen of Wands energy. But this also talks about, pure intentions, and I believe that if the both of you have good intentions and pure intentions for each other, then really nothing can stop you. All right, Gemini, there's your reading for July. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this resonated with you. I love to read all of your comments and hear about your own personal situations. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and do have a great rest of the month. Take care.